Excruciating moment, Indiana Fever coach and players stopped from discussing Sophie Cunningham trans debate in WNBA press conference. Indiana Fever head coach Stephanie White and two of her players were prevented from answering a question about Sophie Cunningham and her views against trans athletes that have ignited anger across the WNBA. After her comments to ESPN last week, where she said keeping trans athletes out of women's sports was common sense, Cunningham and the Fever team returned to the court in Seattle on Tuesday and emerged 105-95 winners against the Storm. But there was an anti-trans rally near the arena in support of Cunningham before Tuesday's game. And when White was joined by Monique Billings and Kelsey for a post-game press conference, the matter inevitably came up.
Tired of constantly refilling your pet's water bowl? This filtered fountain keeps water circulating and offers a generous capacity, giving cats and small dogs convenient access to flowing water. Want to get the best verified deal and see full details? Visit grabdeal.us/5 right now.
The reporter asked White about the protest and what she herself thought of Cunningham's views as a member of the LGBTQ+ community. In the same question, Billings and Mitchell were asked if there had been conversations about Cunningham's words in the locker room. As White was about to speak, the Fever communications officer standing nearby interrupted. "We do have a statement, I'll read," the person said. So neither our organization or Sophie had any knowledge of this demonstration and had no contact with its organizers. Indiana Fever's coach and players were stopped from discussing Sophie Cunningham after their WNBA game on Tuesday night. Fever star Cunningham's views on trans athletes have been under intensifying scrutiny. Ask Stephanie White and the players about the rally and Sophie Cunningham's recent comments. Fever PR responded with a statement from the organization. Neither our organization nor Sophie had any knowledge of this demonstration and no contact with its organizers. Our only pick, Twitter.com/GBICAN8HWH. Our only goal as a team, whether home or away, is to win basketball games and make Fever fans for life, and we are united on this mission. Do you have any more basketball questions? With that, the press conference returned to discussing the game. When the reporter was asking her question, White's body language indicated that she was prepared to answer, but Billings and Mitchell's did not. They stared down and did not appear to look the reporter in the eye. A crowd of a few dozen had gathered outside Climate Pledge Arena to both support Cunningham and promote statewide initiatives 638 and 11, which would bar transgender students from participating in girls' athletics at Washington schools. As for Cunningham and her star teammate Caitlin Clark, a close friend, they were not made available to reporters after the game. Clark usually always faces media after a Fever game. Cunningham, late on Tuesday night, shared highlight clips from the game on her Instagram, but did not address the scrutiny around her. She played 24 minutes in the game and scored 11 points. She defended her comments in a separate social media post last week, captioning some pictures of herself with, "I said what I said." Storm head coach Sonia Raman, meanwhile, answered a question about the pregame protest following her team's 7th consecutive loss. Before the game, anti-trans protesters gathered in support of the Indiana Fever player. Stephanie Dawson wore a T-shirt which read "Trans rights are human rights" on Tuesday night. Seattle and this organization and Climate Pledge, we always want to be an area where people feel welcome coming into this building, Raman said. I think we've always done a really good job with that. So, I know our organization was working closely with Climate Pledge and the security just to make sure that everybody feels safe and included and welcome when they walk in this door. Arriving for the Fever Storm game at Climate Pledge Arena, the Storm's Sonia Dawson appeared to make a very pointed statement to Cunningham by wearing a T-shirt which read, "Trans rights are human rights." Photographs of the political statement were posted by the team's official accounts on both X and Instagram. Cunningham and her team remain on the West Coast and play again on Friday against Portland Fire.